to grad school, studied economics, and then I started looking for a job. I was very fortunate. I got a job with what I would say is really, not what I would say, what really is the number one investment bank in the world. Working there, yeah.
Cheers to that. Cheers to that.
Thank you. But I think what became a culture shock for me is when I started working and I was given responsibilities. We are so used to the fact that our managers, kukiwa na shida, it's your manager who fixes the problem.
Yeah.
You do the job, but shida, nitaongea na manager yangu. People are not independent in owning their tasks and responsibilities. So when I started, I was struggling at my job, which was very hard for me because even in grad school, I graduated summa cum laude, and I was just used to being a good performer. But then now you go to work, and even my past jobs, even just in the call center, I was working really well.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, I go to this top firm in corporate America, and I'm not delivering. You know why? Because sababu
incompetence. The incompetence in this person.
Unangalia performance development yako, they're like, baby girl, you need to pull up your socks.
Yeah, and you've done your best, and you're really struggling to do your best.
And people who are much younger, who've just joined, and they're still doing better. So what I realized,
more efficient.
Correct. And what I realized is, which to me right now, I look back and I think it was part of my culture shock, is whenever I had a task and I was stuck, I would sit and be like, hey manager, can you figure this out, whereas, and they didn't understand why I was not doing it. But for me, nimezoea from coming from here, nikiwa na shida, it's my manager who actually solves the problem. Hey, my manager has never let me own independently, at least that was my experience. So I had to get to the point of realizing, Mary, this is your task, you own it front to back. Kukiwa na shida, figure it out. And guess what? You will be the one who's going to present it to the most senior managers, to the MDs of the company. We are so used that it's our managers who go and do it. No, because you do that task, you are the subject matter expert. Any questions, anything, you will be the one who's sitting there giving feedback, giving report, giving solutions, no matter how junior you were. So that for me was a culture shock, because being empowered to that level, and
you're just not used to it.
I'm not used to it. So there you are, you're shaking and you're thinking, my manager, can you do this? He's looking at you like, kwani nimekuhire for what? Where have I hired you? You know?
Get the job done.
Yeah,
this is what you wanted. Get the job done.
Yeah, so I think that was a culture shock. Now I appreciate it, because for me, it's like anytime I have a task, I look at it in the sense of, this is me, I'm responsible for it, I'm responsible for figuring solutions. When I go to my manager, I'm not going to tell my manager, nimekwama hapa. I tell my manager, hey, this is the challenge I had, these are the solutions I've tried to get, this is the outcome I'm getting. Is there anything more we can do? So your manager is more so not someone who is supposed to be doing the job for you or the hard job, but literally just a guide. That's all they are. They're just to guide you to the right place, but not to do anything for you. So that was a culture shock.
How long do you think it would take, like just an average person to just be able to survive in an office, be accepted, and definitely climb up the ranks?
It depends on your confidence. It depends on what you believe you're worth, because it's an energy. It's how you carry yourself. If you enter a room and umenyamaza, umekimya, unaangalia chini, you think anyone's going to notice you, but you enter that room like, you know what, like I always remember this. One time I entered and it was a very big meeting with senior managers. Mimi kama, Maria, ata kai nyuma. And my manager tells me, because right at the center of the table is where the MD was going to be sitting. And the only empty seat was the seat next to him. And I'm thinking, I'm the most junior person here.
I can't possibly.
I can't sit.
I'm
I can't
not
sit
supposed
there,
to sit there. Yeah.
And my manager comes and says, Mary, can you claim your seat on the table? And there I was sitting there, and all his direct reports all sat, and I'm sitting next to him. And I realized, how quick you can rise depends on how confident you are, your self-esteem, and how good you are at your job. So it's really a combination of factors. And you can
confidence definitely plays a lot.
Correct.
You need to work on
Correct. The only thing that I can say that is very important that you have to learn in order to progress, even if you're good at your work, soft skills are very important. Communication, presentation, networking. It is absolutely important. So, because guess what? It's the people that you speak with that are going to elevate you. They're going to open the doors to opportunities. So, kidhani, I'm normally very introverted. Saki kuongea na watu.
No, but that's like the in thing. Like right now, me and I'm an introvert. Actually, people seem to think like it's cool to be an introvert. Like right now, it can play out maybe in college, but once you get out there and you need to make money and make ends meet, listen, you need to talk to people.
In corporate America, it's all about networking. It's
Yeah.
absolutely all about you'll find someone who even works less, you're even more hardworking than them,
Yeah.
but the person is getting a promotion
Yeah.
because of they knew what to say, how to say it, they connected with the right people. So at some point your hard work will get you to a certain level,
Yeah.
but what carries you, do you have those soft skills? And so I think, look, I understand personalities are different. I mean, I think I'm an extrovert, but at the same time, I think that even if you're an introvert, you can see someone say, hey, how are you doing?
How you doing? How was
what
your
are you
day?
working on? You
Yeah.
know, what is the day? What do you do for your weekend? Just those small cons. And
I'm always trying to get a lot of my friends and people
Yeah.
I meet out of that shell,
Yeah.
because there's some people, like, personally, just from experience and people around me, I know a lot of people who are just like, if I go somewhere, I don't really need to talk to people.
Yeah.
I'm like, why would you go to an event or a party
and then you just
and you don't want to talk to anyone? What do
Yeah.
you mean? Like, I'm there for my drink?
Yeah.
No, go network, talk.
Yeah.
You just don't know the person that you're talking to. This
True.
might be your future hubby,
Yeah.
future best friend, somebody who's going to open more doors for you,
Yeah.
bring business towards you.
And you know,
So-
it's interesting that you say that because
Yeah.
when I started the bank, I started in a role. I thought I was going to be, doing analyzing all these numbers that are coming down from Wall Street. But very interestingly, I realized that that's not where my strength was, which is where I struggled. But every day when I went to get coffee, there was someone I would bump into this guy. And for us, sometimes it can be business casual, can have jeans. So I'm saying,
Yeah.
oh, hey, how are you? Good, hey. And he also asked me, where's your accent from? I told him I didn't realize at that time that the person I'm constantly saying hi to is the managing director. I did not realize that.
See that?
And
See
what
that?
ended up happening is when I started struggling in my job and I realized I didn't enjoy it, and they were like, these companies are like, we can get anyone. So it's like, if you're not doing your job well, girl, they're
Yeah.
gonna tell you deuces.
You
But
can
do
be
you
replaced.
know that person from those small interactions land, okay, Mary has something else. I think that maybe this is not a good fit for her, but I want her to come and lead communications. And pretty much that networking opportunity is what actually opened the doors for me to actually change my role and now do something that I enjoy better.
Do you have citizenship?
Yes, I'm a citizen now. Yeah.
So guys, listen.
Come
guys,
on now.
Guys
It ain't
who
no
are trying
big
to move in
deal.
the States.
It ain't no
listen,
big deal.
Listen. Plus you're single, right?
Come on. Yes, I am single. Wait, I'm
Do you have
single.
good credit?
Yes, I do. I
Listen,
do.
guys. Slide in that DM. Slide in that DM.
Okay,
So